Lewis Hamilton may have been crowned the four-time world champion, but there's as much attention this weekend on Max Verstappen. This was the race 12 months ago where he really burst onto the scene with that incredible drive in the wet, and he's the driver who has won 2 of the last 4 races. And I'm pleased to say I'm joined by his and Red Bull's team principal, Christian Horner. Christian, great to speak to you. How do you compare Max Verstappen today to the Max Verstappen we saw with that drive here 12 months ago?
Well, Max, he's such an exciting talent, and compared to 12 months ago, he's just got that bit more experience. He's had a really tough year. He's had a lot of reliability issues with engine failures through the year, but he's kept his head down, and recently things have come right for him. His luck's changed. The last 4 races, he scored more points than any other driver, and won 2 of those Grand Prix. And his race in Mexico was, quite outstanding.
You must be the team actually who don't want the season to end with the way the momentum has been building. Is it just luck, or what else has changed, Max?
There's no such thing as luck in sport, I don't think. Max had all these issues earlier in the year. That seems to have now affected Daniel. That's the way things go sometimes. But Max is working really hard at it. His talent is obvious, and I think what's exciting for us is how much better at 20 years of age is he going to get.
And how important is it for Red Bull to have secured his services through till 2020 and to have done it relatively early as well?
Well, it was important for us to deal with that speculation. It's a distraction for the driver, it's a distraction from the team, and obviously our partners. So, having invested in Max from a very early age, we're very keen to secure him, to 2020, which is what we've done. And obviously we can now focus on going racing and building the best race cars we can.
So how much better can he get?
I think as he just gains more experience, he's just going to become more rounded, and his talent is obvious. He's obviously enormously skilled, and he's a great racer. Very, very determined, and it's exciting to think of what he's going to be capable of.
He says he wants to be challenging for the title next year. Do you think that's realistic?
It depends on so many factors. He is capable of challenging for the championship. We've got to be able to give him the tools and the car to be able to do that, and that involves all elements. We've done it before. Our aim is to do it again, and we rely on third parties as well. But I think we're going in the right direction.
So, what is the message to Max and to Daniel for this weekend here in Brazil?
It's really to get the most out of the car. We've had a great car the last few Sundays, and last couple of races now, not a lot's going to happen championship-wise. So it's like cup finals, so they're big events, and hopefully we can put on big races.